Welcome in everyone. Welcome to today's air signs live readings for May 23rd through May 29th of 2022. So we are looking at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius today. So I see Sandra's come in already. Hi, Sandra. So we're totally having technical difficulties. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but this Mercury retrograde has been fierce on our channel for sure. But right before we started, it totally glitched out, but it looks like it's going okay. So let me know if sound and video is okay. I'm just going to go ahead and go with it and hope it just works out. Timestamps, guys. If you're coming in and watching the replays, thank you so much. Please check the timestamps in the description box. You can just scroll down to the bottom and pick Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And I do want to make a really quick announcement, just really quickly. While you're down there, go ahead and click on that Gumroad link, and it's going to take you to where you can enter your email to receive my weekly newsletter. I started it today, and I did send out a little tester to everybody. So there it is. Everybody got to see a little sneak peek. And I did post it on my Facebook page. So, guys, if you haven't followed my Facebook page, please go do so. But I want to talk a little bit about the astrology before we jump into the signs. May 23rd is the luckiest day of 2022. So I have it like quadruple circled on my calendar. It's very much about massive. And when I say massive, I mean like really, really big abundance coming in. Jupiter is that lucky planet, and it is lining up with the sun. I guess the sun is lining up with Jupiter. But what's happening is you're finding something that's in excess. It can definitely be money. For most people, it's going to be money. I feel like for the fire and water signs, it was definitely more about money, long-term income, that type of thing. And then for the earth signs, the earth signs and air signs, it does seem like a little bit of a struggle. You're having to work harder for it, but I believe that means that the return is going to be bigger, right? But the bigger the investment, the bigger the return. So I kind of sense that for the air signs also, but it's very much about good luck and good fortune. So just keep an eye out. I don't think it's something minor, like you're not just going to find like a bill on the ground. It's going to be something pretty significant. But because I have to tell you about the good stuff, I have to tell you about the bad stuff, May 27th. I have pointed it out all week just because I do feel like it's super important. Venus and Pluto are up there in the universe and they're not getting along really well. And for those of you who feel the energy early, I really want to make sure that you know about this particular astrological event because it could definitely cause you to sense some friction in your really close relationships, people that you're very intimate with. So you'll want to make sure to keep an eye out for that. Like I have it marked on my calendar. We're staying home and watching movies and eating popcorn. Like that's our Friday. So definitely use it as a tool. Don't let anybody get you riled up and always come at everyone with unconditional love. And I feel like you'll just be just fine. All right, so that's really all the astrology and all the announcements I wanted to make. Not true. May 30th. May 30th, we're doing the new moon in Gemini. It is a free event. Wow, the Mercury retrograde. But it is a free event on my Facebook page. So, guys, if you haven't followed it, the link for the description, the link for my Facebook is in the description box. It's going to be one of those Mondays, guys. Hi, Amber. All right, guys, let's go ahead and just get started. Let's timestamp. I'm going to use the same cards we've been using all week. So we're going to start with the Secret Traveler. All right, let's timestamp Gemini. Let's do 404 for Gemini. This is going to be for May 23rd through May 29th. May 23rd, the luckiest day of the year. Gemini, I feel like luck has already been on your side. We moved into Gemini season yesterday, I believe, and it's definitely this new moon, all the different alignments is definitely beneficial to Gemini. All right, so I am using the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for May 23rd through May 29th? Mystic Healer comes out and it says healing energy flows through you. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Somebody started following their purpose. Look at that. All right, let's see what else. Okay, okay. Have mercy. All right, so 2 cards came out. And it says, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, and transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. So someone started following their purpose. There's going to be a Gemini out there that most likely started to discover like what their healing powers were, and realized that that's what they're supposed to do here, right? Journey by moonlight, kind of, it says believe in magic, kind of gives me this energy of this is all new to Gemini, right? Everything is very new. That's why narrow pathway is here. It's that real rickety wooden bridge that I really don't like. You know how you walk across there and sometimes people will jump on it because they think they're funny, and it just scares the pants right off me. I'm just saying. So yeah, I feel like you're nervous, you're scared about something, but you definitely have some sort of healing power, and you're definitely speaking your truth or discovering your truth. It could just be discovering because transformation does come out, and we're all kind of very much. Again, doesn't matter what type of relationship you're in, Gemini, we're all very much being pushed towards our purpose. The astrology tells us that that's exactly what's happening for everyone. People are experiencing like mass awakenings, and when that happens, you go through different stages and different periods. And when you come out the other side, you very much start following your purpose. And that's kind of what I feel for Gemini. All right, let's use magical times. And let's see, what is the energy? What is the challenge or obstacle? The challenge or obstacle for Gemini. Mercury retrograde is over on June 18th, guys. June 18th. Couldn't get here fast enough. All right, let's see. Challenge or obstacle for Gemini in this situation. So prosperity, I kind of sense that right away. It's like someone started following their purpose, and Gemini, your purpose doesn't pay as much as your whatever job you had, right? Kind of sense that. But it says, focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. So I'm kind of getting that you have like this negative thought about the whole situation. Destiny, definitely following your destiny. This is lesson learned. So you've learned that what your purpose is, like what your destiny here is. It says, acknowledge with your mission. Acknowledge your mission, align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. And last one is going to be mercy. And it says, let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. What you give, you also receive. So that mystic healer up here, those healing powers you have, Gemini, it's almost like if you hold them in, you can't receive, right? Because it's something that you have that you're supposed to give to people. It's your destiny. On the bottom was clarity. Banish the fog of illusion. Open your eyes to the truth. Remember the perfection of who you are. So I definitely, like, I'm trying to give you the reading and I feel confusion. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like Spirit's trying to say that you have some sort of healing power. You're discovering your truth. That means it's part of your purpose. You're on that journey. But there is fear here. I don't know if it's fear to share the knowledge, like to tell people who you really are, Gemini, or what you really know. Something like that could definitely be the issue. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit of clarity. And we're going to use the Witch's Tarot. Let's see, why is prosperity in your challenge or obstacle? I do feel like there's been some sort of shift in a money situation. So we have King of Swords and Knight of Cups. So King of Swords is very much like someone who's cutthroat, someone who fights for something, but will it's all kings fight for things, right? All kings have their people and they have to protect their people, and they fight for them and protect them and provide for them, right? All kings do that. But the King of Swords, it's more vicious. It's more, sometimes it gives me more cold type of energy. This definitely could be you. Like you've just decided that you're going to cut something out. The Knight of Cups is someone who's This is funny. I feel like I'm talking to like a masculine Gemini. But it's like the Knight of Cups is kind of like a playboy. It's like someone who's, really confident in themselves and what they have to offer. And so they offer their cup, around to several people. And I feel like you could definitely have been in that energy where you were giving, even if it's like, I feel like I'm zoning in on a particular Gemini. Let me know. But I feel like for the most of you, this could just be to say that you decided to give yourself this cup. Like instead of offering your cup to other people and waiting for them to like give you something back in return, you've decided to give it to yourself. But there is going to definitely be like a masculine energy out there that's been offering their cup around, and like they decided, you know what, maybe I should stop doing that. Wow, my cheeks are red. All right, let's look at destiny. Destiny is in your lesson learned position. So it tells me that you know that this is your purpose. You need to do this. So the death card comes out, and I just want to say the death card is Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you could have Scorpio in a major aspect. But what I'm seeing here is the transformation card. You see the Phoenix rising. Death card is very much the same thing. It says that something's coming to an end so that something new can begin. So I feel like you're definitely closing out some sort of chapter that you've been doing for a long time. And Spirit is saying, like, this is part of your destiny. It's part of your purpose. You got destiny and then two major arcanas. These are not major arcanas. The King of Swords and Knight of Cups are minor arcanas, right? The Death card and the Hanged One, Pisces energy. But the Hanged One is that suspended between two worlds type of thing. It's like you not doing something, some sort of ability, Gemini, that you have. It's like you choosing like to just hang around and not really do it, right? I feel like you don't do it, Gemini, because you are fearful of what the people around you are going to say or going to think. And I just want you to know that I'm a normal person, guys, and I just started reading tarot one day, and I started like doing it publicly and sharing it with people, and it's terrifying, right? It's terrifying when people might have something rude or mean or ignorant to say, but Spirit's definitely saying, like, so what, Gemini? So what? You're gonna do the things, and it's not a little thing either. It's big. All right, let's look at Mercy. Hi, Amanda. All right, so we have Nine of Cups. It's divine wishes being granted, and the Ten of Cups. All right, so I feel like Spirit is just telling you a really direct, you have some sort of healing purpose. You're most likely here for like service, Gemini. You're going to do something with that mystic healer energy that you have, and you're going to help people. Most likely you've been hiding it for a long time. It's like you've known about it, but you didn't want other people to like discover the truth, right? And that's what's changing. That's what's transforming. I feel like you are having difficulty with that situation, but Spirit's like, I'm just going to help you do it. I'm just going to help you line up what needs to be done. So most likely, Gemini, something came to a big closure at that when we had that Scorpio full moon, that lunar eclipse. Something came to a closure that most likely you were holding on to really tightly, because we do have free will, guys. We can hold on to things as tight as we want. But eventually, Spirit has to step in sometimes. And that's sometimes what we call tower moments. I don't see any tower moments here. I feel like, Gemini, you've already had the tower moment. But this energy of being suspended between two worlds and not wanting to show people your other side, like that's done with. But what happens is you get what you want. So the Nine of Cups is like you've been wishing for something, hoping for something, praying for something, trying to manifest something, and it has something to do with love, because this is not the Ten of Pentacles. I know prosperity came out over here, but do you see all the cups? There's actually no pentacles. So for not everyone, abundance and prosperity is money, right? Some people just want love. I know it's crazy, right? But I definitely feel like this is you, Gemini. You just want this happy home, this happy family. And that's what happens when you start to work with that energy instead of against the energy. Seven of Pentacles is on the bottom. Seven of Pentacles says that you've gathered all your pentacles. It's funny because we just said there wasn't no pentacles. But you've gathered all of your things, right? And all, let's say this is all the like spiritual abilities that you have, because pentacles encompass everything, guys. It's not just money. It's pentacles can be your career, your love life, it's spiritual life, it's everything. So let's say it's like you've gathered all these things, so you know what all your spiritual abilities are, and you're just kind of looking at them like, what am I supposed to do with all of this? I just want to say the Seven of Pentacles is that card that says you're almost there, because the Eight of Pentacles is the you are almost there card. It shows all the pentacles lined up nice and neat, reaching the top. And of course, the Ten of Pentacles, just like the Ten of Cups, is the goal, right? So I do feel like you're almost to something. So super interesting. All right, let's pull some guidance cards from the Unicorn Magic of the Unicorn. And let's see what is the guidance for Gemini in this situation this week, May 23rd through May 29th. So we have the I Am card. It's interesting. I got to pull it out. It happened yesterday, remember? So I actually studied this card yesterday, right before we started. Ah, yes, that's what it is. You're getting a boost in your ascension. It's like a little bit of things were going slow, and now all of a sudden you're getting this big boost. And I wanted to say, Gemini, most likely it's because, I mean, it's not even most likely. I know without a doubt that it's because you started following your purpose. You have number 33, my favorite number, Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity and speak your truth. Look. I love it. And then soul healing, which is what you're going to do. Align with your essence and see your true colors. Look at this. Gemini, I'm talking to somebody who is powerful, but it says spiritual warrior, number 37. Show you are a wise leader and command the universe. That is definitely sticking out to me. Command, like taking charge of something. So interesting. All right, Gemini, let's close it out with the chakra love cards. And let's see what chakra spirit wants you to focus on. So we have the solar plexus chakra, which is where your personal power is. And it says, shine. You are able... You are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. Interesting. We have the sacral chakra, passion. Turn your fear of change into excitement for change. There's definitely some fear here, Gemini. At first, I did kind of sense that maybe like the money was going down, so something was scaring you. But that doesn't necessarily have to be true, right, guys? We can all look around and see what's happening, and the prices of everything are going up like ridiculously, extremely scary high, right? So it could be like you're scared to make a change because you're at least able to put food on the table now, right? So that's kind of what I'm kind of picking up. All right, so then we have the solar plexus chakra again. So that's two solar plexus. And I want to say the solar plexus chakra is where you store your personal power. So it's like you don't even realize just how powerful you are. I feel like you know what your abilities are, but you don't realize how powerful they're going to make you. It says confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. Absolutely. I want to check out that bottom one. The bottom one was the root chakra, and it says foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built on. Beautiful. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly and we will jump to Libra. My honeys is on the Facebook. My son is a Gemini. Tomorrow is his birthday. I have always thoroughly enjoyed teaching my children to Taco Tuesday on their birthday because I'm a wonderful mother who loves to feed my kids tacos. But it's really because I really enjoy when they put the ice cream up their nose, you know. I get so much pleasure from that. I can't even express. And my kids have been such, I don't know, amazing sports about the whole situation. But yeah, for years and years, that's been the thing. Ooh, I just seen the Lovers. I wonder what's coming out for Libra. So just finishing up and cleaning up from Gemini. Massive transformation. At first I thought maybe Gemini was dealing with a Scorpio, but I feel like this particular Gemini is going to have like Scorpio in a main aspect of their chart. So if they're watching, because you know your Gemini sun, then I would almost bet you that you have Scorpio somewhere big. Moon, Mars, Mercury, somewhere big. All right, so I'm almost ready for Libra. Oh, I love you, Amanda. I love the rainbows. All right, let me grab a drink really quick. The weather can't make up its mind here, guys. So, like, I can't decide if I'm going to be sick or not sick, or if my throat is going to stop being mean to me or not. Ooh. All right, let's get back to it. So let's timestamp Libra. Let's do 2255 for Libra. Libra, this is going to be for the week of May 23rd through May 29th of 2022. And so I did talk about the astrology a little bit at the beginning of the video. May 23rd, very important day, lucky day. And May 27th, you might want to look out for a little bit of conflict in close relationships. All right, Libra, let's see what's coming out for Libra. May 23rd through May 29th. We have unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. This is one of my favorite cards. And every time this card comes out, Libra, I always get this energy of this feeling like we're scared, like we don't know. We've never been here. Are we doing the wrong thing? Did we make a wrong turn? There's no such thing, guys. No such thing. You can't make a wrong turn. You can't be going the wrong way. There's only one way. But it's all part of your journey, right? Every little detour, every delay, everything happens for a reason. It makes you who you're supposed to be. So whatever is happening, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, Libra. We have a Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. So I do feel like this is definitely going to have something to do with love or a relationship. The moon, star and moon caught my eye. And then transformation coming back out. A fresh new way of living emerges. So this came out for Gemini just a minute ago. So super interesting, Libra. If you have Gemini in your chart, I definitely recommend watching that part of the video also. Bottom of the deck, you have fellow travelers. So it says support is all around you. So right away, the transformation card kind of gives it away, Libra. It's a Scorpio energy to me. It's that very much that Phoenix rising, a massive transformation. So something big, Libra, is changing in your life, and most likely it's going to have something to do with love, with a close relationship, someone that you're intimate with. But you do have support around you, Libra. Most likely, I'm sensing like a lot of family support, tribal support. Absolutely. All right, let's pull from Magical Times and let's see if we can find out what is the challenge or obstacle in this situation for Libra. All right, so energy comes out and it says life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Love flows through you and life force is flowing. So the word flows, flowing. Something's happening quickly. Manifestation. Oh, Libra. So manifestation comes out and it is lesson learned. So this is what's going to help you with the challenge or obstacle. So something's happening quickly, but you actually manifested this, Libra. It says your dreams have untold energy. Open the door and let them live. Desire and belief are your power. So Libra, I'm kind of sensing this energy of someone who feels trapped, someone who feels stuck by something or someone. It doesn't have to be a person, guys. This could definitely be a thing, like something you're stuck to, like you can't flow easily, so you were manifesting, you were praying, you were asking for help and guidance and all those things to break free from whatever this is. It can definitely be a person. The voyage of the heart tells me that, but it's very possible there's going to be a few of you Libras out there that this isn't a relationship. This is some sort of like something that wasn't good for you. It wasn't healthy for you. And even if it is a relationship, like for some of you Libras, this might not be like you love the person. I sense that, but it's not like an I don't know what the word is. It's not like an intimate relationship. You know, like this isn't your partner, but this is like a best friend type of situation. So I could be talking to a Libra who's recently like realized that maybe somebody didn't really have their best interest at heart, right? And they have to move away from that situation. And I feel like they're struggling with that. But I just want to say you asked for it, you manifested it, you brought it into being. For some of you, Libras, I just heard like a lot of disagreeing or like a lot of angry words. So I guess that would be like people arguing maybe. So for some of you Libras, it's like you were in this relationship where it was so unhealthy or maybe like so toxic that it wasn't good for you. It's not that they didn't have your best interest, but it's like the relationship just came to this um whoa, this is getting deep. Let's keep going. Outcome. Integrity. Integrity comes out and it says drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. Yeah, I definitely feel like you felt like you were being trapped by something or someone and you just broke free from that. You're very much this Phoenix rising. You're like, I'm done with this crap and I'm moving on. And not only are you moving on, but you're moving up. And I just want to say, Libra, whatever's happening, I sense this energy that you're scared, you're upset, you're angry. Um, you could even be angry at the energy, which is really weird and interesting. But you did this. You kept saying, I don't want to be stuck to this situation. I don't want to be stuck to this person. I don't want this person to tell me what I can and can't do. It's my life and I want to live it. So I just want to say, whatever's happening, just understand that there was at some point that you really wanted the situation. And Spirit said, hey, I heard you. the Faith card comes out, and it says, believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. That one got deep real quick. All right, let's pull some guidance. I'm so sorry, I'm losing it. The Modern Witches Tarot. Let's clarify a little bit for Libra. This has to be my peak of Mercury retrograde. All right, let's look and see what the issue with the energy is. What's the issue with the energy? It's like the energy came in and you suddenly don't want it. You're scared. So Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's something new, right? So pages are fearful. But it's because they're new. They're young. They're not at their fullest potential just yet, right? They're students. They want to learn. They have excitement to do something. So the excitement is this new beginning. You want this new beginning. You asked for this new beginning. You manifested the new beginning. But there's definitely, I'm sensing a lot of fear. I sensed it right away with that you are where you're supposed to be card. Like you feel lost, like you feel like maybe I made the wrong turn or I made the wrong decision. Spirit's clearly saying that's not the case. We have the Three of Wands. Look at that, a brighter future. And I just want to say the Three of Wands, everyone knows, we all say it's a brighter future. Things are going to get better. Exciting times are coming. Your ships are coming in, right? Those are all the things we say with the Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands is action, guys. Wands is action. You can't just stand here on this ledge waiting for these ships to come in. You actually have to do something. And Libra did. Libra manifested. All right, let's see what comes out for manifestation. Is this something you've been doing, or is this something that just happened just now? So we have King of Wands. It's something you've been doing, because King of Wands is someone who's very confident, and it's someone who knows what they're capable of doing. So not only did you do it, Libra, but you knew what you were doing when you did it. And the Knight of Swords. Wow, Spirit. Knight of Swords is very much that break free card. Like, I'm done dealing with the situation. I'm not going to allow this thing to control me or pull me down anymore. I'm out. That's the Knight of Swords. All right, let's look at integrity. So it said, drop the things that offend you. In other words, like, whatever is not going your way, Libra, just leave it. Just leave it and move forward, because what's happening is it's some sort of distraction. It's trying to hold you back. And Spirit's saying, like, if it's not meant for you, just go. So we have that Seven of Pentacles. We've seen that last when we were doing Gemini. But the Seven of Pentacles says that you have gathered your things, right? Whether it's your money or your abilities or whatever it is, you've gathered them, and you're just kind of looking at this mess and you're trying to decide, like, what am I supposed to do? But just like for Gemini, I was telling Gemini, this is you're almost there card, because the Eight of Pentacles says you're almost there, right? The Ten of Pentacles is the goal, and the Eight is where they're really dedicated and focused, and they're almost to something. The Seven of Pentacles says you're almost there. Let's see what you're almost to. You're almost to the Six of Pentacles. So you're almost to where something gets balanced out. I definitely feel like there is no balance here. There's a lot of I'm not even, yeah. Six of Pentacles just says it's someone gets, like, it gets made fair. Things get made fair. So whatever is fair, Gemini, in your situation, it's like that's what gets balanced out. Wow, I accidentally forgot to take the card that comes with the box, you know, the extra card. So Libra, I'm going to read it because it's definitely meant for you. Ready? You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find the path to your best self. That's definitely what you're doing. You're fighting for your best self. All right, Libra, let's do guidance. And let's see what Spirit wants to say to you about this situation. I just want to say, Libra, your energy is strong and open. It's almost like you don't care. You're ready. So it says open to abundance. Believe you deserve and accept plenty of prosperity. Absolutely. You have enlightenment, number 43. Look for the highest perspective and see the divine in everyone. And then stand in your power, which is definitely what happens here at the end of this week. Be passionate about your vision and bring about positive change. On the bottom, the magical crystal cave. Switch on your inner light and bring forward your gifts. And I definitely heard, like, if you're someone who likes crystals, learns about crystals, enjoys crystals, has them around, definitely gather your crystals. Interesting. All right, let's close it out for Libra with the chakra love cards. And let's see if there's any chakras that Spirit wants you to focus on, Libra. So we have the foundation card coming back out, the root chakra. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built on. We have the only illusion. Ooh, there it is right there. That's going to be big for someone because I definitely feel like someone is like taking their power back by stepping away from something. And it says the only illusion is separation. And that's going to be the chakra balance card for all your chakras. Some of the crystals that it does recommend are the blue lace agate, amethyst, and new jade. So if you have any of those, Libra, I definitely recommend put them in your pocket, Libra. Put them in your pocket. We also have vulnerability. Absolutely. Vulnerability. It says showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. I feel like you probably didn't want to do this for a long time, Libra, because it does open you up and make you more vulnerable. And you kind of have like the Libra, I feel like the energy I'm reading is someone who presents themselves to be like very strong, very competent, able to do things like on their own. But it's like you've been actually relying on someone else or something else, Libra, whatever that unhealthy thing was. And it's like you got the strength to break free from that situation. So congratulations, Libra. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly. Peace was on the bottom. Look at that. In stillness, the answer will be received. I feel like Libra is just looking for peace. The Libra moon has the crystal thing covered. Oh, this Libra moon. I see you have the crystal thing covered. Yeah, I got you. Yes, you do. Sandra actually gave me some of my favorite pieces on the table. The Desert Rose, I think, is definitely going to be my all-time favorite. This one is beautiful when there's sunlight. Amelia came in my room the other day and she caught a glimpse of it in the light and she's like, wow, where'd you get that? So Amanda says there's a story behind these rainbows. I'll have to fill you in. Gotcha. I want to hear about the story. All right. So just cleaning up from Libra, intense emotional energy. Oh, that's so cool, Sandra. All right, so the Libra kicks my butt, so we're gonna go slow. Give me just a minute to get ready for Aquarius. Sometimes I can go through it and it's not, I don't know, it's like it's not my thing. So it's not like emotional, which the Libra thing wasn't my thing either. But sometimes you just feel it so strong. And once you cross, like once you start coming at everything with unconditional love and you try to like purposely do that, um, you have such more compassion. You know what I'm trying to say? For so many different things that like things that you've never even could have experienced or ever experienced before. But it's definitely just the empathy, right? It's like where you're just feeling how they feel. Yeah, and it can definitely be overwhelming. It's funny because when I first started reading tarot publicly, like when I opened my business and my Etsy shop and stuff, I used to always kind of say these, wonder how come people were always talking about how they felt so drained. And um, I don't know, it definitely um, didn't like impact me as much as it does now, I guess. I think it's because we get to know each other more. And so the energy becomes like really friendly and comfortable. And then when you feel like such ache or pain, yeah, it can definitely be a little overwhelming for sure. All right, excuse me. So sorry. Okay, let's start Aquarius. Let's timestamp. Let's do 4104 for Aquarius. And Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of May 23rd through May 29th of 2022. So I did talk about the astrology a little bit in the beginning. The 2 days, the 23rd, luckiest day of the year, the sun aligns up with Jupiter. And then the 27th, Venus and Pluto having a little bit of a disagreement up there. So you just want to be um, come at everything with love, unconditional love, especially your close, intimate relationships. All right, Aquarius. So I am using the Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self. Ears are going. Somebody must have just came in. All right. So let's see. We're asking the higher self for Aquarius. What is the energy May 23rd through May 29th? So we have in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly and infinite abundance. There it is. Abundance is pouring into your life. And then the wondrous universe, walk in beauty. Okay, so as I'm pulling all these cards, I can hear Aquarius going, no, no, no. All right, so I just want to make sure that everybody understands this is for today through this week. So it hasn't happened yet. So Aquarius, I hear you out there. Somebody came in. They're gonna have a strong Aquarius energy. Most likely gonna be in Facebook, I feel like, in one of those groups. But anyway, and you are getting this well, you're probably hearing other people Aquarius, you're probably hearing other people talk about how they found this extra money, right? They found this extra something that they needed to be able to like get a little bit further somewhere in life, right? Some of people have been finding like just cash. It's just for most water signs, it was cash. Fire signs, it was kind of money, cash. That type of prosperity. Earth signs, it's more about like love, time with family, that type of situation. Air signs, it seems like it's a little bit of mixture of both. But Aquarius, I feel like yours is going to be actual money. And I do feel like you're listening to people talk about how they found theirs or they seen theirs or somebody, missed a deposit in their account and came up, figured out they had extra money that they didn't even realize they had. You see what I'm saying? Like this is happening all the time everywhere. So I feel like you're hearing about it, but it's not happened to you just yet. And the reaching your destination card is the card that told me that, because that's what comes in this week. So wondrous universe is like, of course, something magical happens. I always get like that magician. What's that one? Um, the sword and the stone guy and the wizard guy. I always get that with that card. All right, let's pull from magical times and let's see what the challenge or obstacle is. In this situation for Aquarius. I just seen the prosperity card. I do feel like it's going to be money for Aquarius. So we have rebirth. I knew it was coming. Rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, and accept the positive change that is coming. Prosperity. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. And gratitude. Ooh, I already know what's going on. All right. So gratitude says be grateful for abundance and live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. Aquarius, you're telling yourself you're not going to get it, and you're like making it so. So stop doing that. Stop doing that. And when someone else tells you that they got it, whatever it was that they got, make sure to tell them congratulations. You know what I mean? Celebrate with them. You want to be in that higher vibrational energy because as you put yourself in that higher vibrational energy, you open yourself up for whatever this is to come in. Sacred space is on the bottom. It says take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power in stillness. In your sacred space is the peace you seek. So I do feel like Spirit's asking you to go within. For some of you, Aquarius, you could have actually at one period, like one point, had money or like were comfortable, like had a different way of living. And you went through this period of lack, right? Of like less than. So the infinite abundance sounds like crazy amazing, right? And look how prosperity is following on infinite abundance. Aquarius, I'm telling you, it's money. But anyway, so I feel like what's happened is when that happened, whenever you lost whatever that thing was that made you money, you started taking a more negative outlook on like prosperity. You started to say that like, well, I couldn't have this thing or that was taken from me, or didn't work out or whatever. So it's never going to happen because it didn't happen this one time, right? So it's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up, but that's like spirit saying, hey, that's in the past, like leave it in the past. You won't leave it in the past, so you keep taking it with you and you're just dragging it along, and that's why you're not able to see like bigger things come in. So prosperity is lesson learned. So it tells me that you had this already before, but it says to focus on the positive and more good will come. So it's almost like you're not, boy, my ears are on fire. But it's almost like you feel like you haven't had enough this entire time, and spirit saying it's because you weren't able to focus on the positive. You were only able to tell yourself, I lost this thing, so I guess it's not meant for me. You see what I mean? And gratitude comes out in all three of these cards, and focusing on the positive comes out in all three of these cards. So that can't be a coincidence, Aquarius. You definitely are having like negative thoughts, negative thinking, and spirit saying like leave that behind you. Whatever happened back there is back there, and it has nothing to do with who you are today. All right, let's clarify a little bit for Aquarius. Let's look at that rebirth card and the challenge or obstacle. I don't feel like the rebirth is the problem. And again, that's that transformation, Phoenix rising, right? But I don't think that's the issue. The issue is you've tried to have this rebirth. You've tried to have this transformation, and you couldn't for some reason, and you couldn't figure out why. And the reason why is because you're mad about this thing that you lost or was taken from you. Something happened where it seems like it's unfair. You see what I mean? And Aquarius, you're gonna have to let that go. You have to release that. And I know people say let that go. Like, I want to stop people that say that too. I'm like, how you expect me to do that? You just have to. Every single time you find yourself having a thought about, I wish that thing wouldn't have been taken from me, replace it. The thing was taken so that you could make room for something better. You see what I'm saying? Replace those thoughts. So we have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands says you have an important decision to make, and the Page of Pentacles. So again, you're starting some sort of new journey, and again, I do feel like it has something to do with money. Page of Pentacles actually came out for Libra, and it was about starting a new path, like a new way of doing something. It didn't have anything to do with Pentacles. But with Aquarius, it's definitely about Pentacles. I don't sense fear here. The pages are students, right? They want to learn. It's like you want to learn. You want to make the right decision from now on. You feel like you made a poor decision before, and maybe you're having like self-doubt about some new opportunity that's came up, Aquarius, and you're like, I don't know if I can do that because I wasn't able to do it that last time. You see what I'm saying? And Spirit's saying, like, leave that, drop that. So we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups, again, nostalgia, thinking about the past. And the Five of Wands, challenges. But again, I love this Five of Wands because the Five of Wands, I know everybody's like, what? So Five of Wands does say there's challenges, there's obstacles. But here's the thing. One, this is lesson learned. So it tells me you've already done this. But these aren't swords. They're not stabbing each other. These are wands. They're sticks. They're practicing. They're training for something. They're training for something. It's almost like you've been practicing and training for whatever is fixing to come in. And Aquarius, I feel like it's super weird because I felt like Scorpio was getting like the biggest abundance or like the biggest reward or like the biggest money. I think it's going to be Aquarius. And it's not just money. It's going to be like, I'm picturing a building that makes money. You see what I mean? All right, let's look and see gratitude. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles, being focused, being dedicated at work. And Six of Pentacles, things are balanced out. This came out for Libra too, Aquarius. So if you do have Libra in your chart, I do recommend watching that portion of the video also. But the Six of Pentacles says that someone gives you a gift. It gives you a gift that brings things to balance. It makes things even. Most likely, like I was saying earlier, you were watching everyone else get this gift. And you were over here like, what about me? And finally, you dedicate yourself, focus yourself, start replacing those negative thoughts with positive thoughts, and bam, there it is. On the bottom, love it. Four of Wands. Four of Wands is that, of course, it is Twin Flame Union card, but it's also that firm foundation and financial security. All right, Aquarius, let's do guidance next. And let's see what Spirit has to say about this situation. So we have full of Christ's light. Number 28, open your heart and spread unconditional love. Open your heart and open your heart. How interesting. Open your heart, love yourself, and dare to be vulnerable. And the Mahatma energy, build your light body, accelerate your ascension. So who was it? It was Libra that got the I am card, right? Where they're already getting some sort of boost. I feel like you are working up towards that. But I feel like what it's going to take, Aquarius, is you're going to have to replace those negative thoughts. Open to abundance. Open, 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 open. It's not a coincidence. You have to open yourself up to this energy. And you can't open yourself up to this energy if you're still holding on to what happened back here. All right, let's close it out with some chakra cards. And let's see if there's any chakras that Spirit wants you to focus on. So divinity was on the top. It says, recognize the divine in the mirror. All right, Aquarius, let's see what comes out. We have creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity, the throat chakra. We have the third eye, trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So that tells me that you know. Aquarius, it tells me you know. You sense something trying to come in, and you know that whatever this is you lost back here is holding you back from being able to receive. And then truth comes out, and it says, speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Throat chakra again. So throat chakra, like needing to say something, could definitely be the issue. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, follow, all those very good things. I do appreciate each and every one of you. And that's it, guys. That is going to be the air signs for May 23rd through May 29th. And it definitely finishes out our 4 elements. Thank you guys so much for always coming in here and keeping me company. What do you guys think about the air signs? Came out a little not as bad as I expected. Libra, super powerful Libra energy. But it seems like all 3 signs, if they didn't get transformation in the Sacred Traveler, then they got the rebirth. So it's like the transformation that Phoenix Rising came out for all of the air elements. Super interesting, right? All right, guys, it is that time. I'm going to clean up really quickly. So if anyone would like some guidance, I'd be glad to pull some cards. Just let me know in the comment box. I do see all the Facebook messages coming in. I feel like most likely something's going to be wrong with Facebook. Oh, it happens every time, guys. The Mercury retrograde. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, maybe not. Yes, absolutely. Sandra says, let go to receive. So very, very true. All right. So did you guys check out the PLR newsletter? Has everybody got a chance to look at it? I did post it on my Facebook page. So if you haven't followed my page yet, the link is going to be in the description box. I thought, so each week, guys, I sit down and I have a couple of different places that I go and gather the astrology reports from, so I can see what's going to happen, like what energies we're going to be in, what we're dealing with. It definitely helps me read the card energies too. The cards might not necessarily like always mean the same thing. Like earlier, how I said that Page of Pentacles, you know, it meant one thing for one sign, but it meant something different for the next sign. You see what I mean? Now they all encompass that meaning. I'm not just like making up a meaning and going, oh, I feel it with that card. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, whatever people's intuition or whatever they want to call it. Absolutely. But I do feel like the card's meaning does have a purpose, guys. So, I mean, there is a reason that particular card comes out. So I do tend to use my intuition and the meaning of the card, but I also use astrology. And then I put all these tools together, and that's how I'm able to read these energies. So yeah, that's... Oh, I see it. I see it, Facebook. I got it. I do apologize. Guys. I shared into a group and didn't allow comments. My bad. Oh, Lord. Okay, I fixed it. Guys. All right, let's see. What is there to talk about? I want to make sure everybody knows that we're having the free paid, I keep saying free paid, have mercy, the free Facebook event. And we are going to do it on May 30th. So that is going to be next Monday, guys. and not today, but the next coming Monday. It's the Gemini new moon, very important new moon for everyone. But I do feel like if you're on the twin journey, which many of you are that are subscribed to the channel, I do feel like this new moon is going to be really, really impactful. It's actually really emotional, which is interesting because it's a new moon. And new moons are usually about exciting, opening up ideas, opening up intentions, that type of thing. But because we're on the journey and what's happening with the Gemini new moon, with Gemini, of course, representing the twins, it's definitely very impactful and it's very emotional. So I just want you guys to know I have been getting your messages. I do try to reply as quickly as I can. It is definitely a collective energy, guys, so don't panic. Everybody's like, why are you so excited about this moon? It's just making me cry. I get it. I understand. But you got to understand, too, that when you're opening yourself up, it's kind of like Sandra said earlier when she said you have to release. You have to let go and receive, right? You have to let go of the past so that you can make room to be able to receive new things. And so, as this Gemini new moon is coming in, and yes, it's going to bring in this big, massive, new, clean slate, new start, especially to those on the twin journey. It's definitely also bringing a closure, right? It's bringing a closure of the old way of doing something. And even though the old way of doing something may not have been the best way, it's something we got comfortable with, right, guys? And so when you get comfortable in a situation, it's hard to break out of that. So I feel like for the people that are experiencing the most traumatic emotions, like the most overwhelming emotions, are the ones that use that free will to hold on as long as they could. You see what I'm saying? And I just want to say, I was one of those people too. It really wasn't until I would say right at that Scorpio moon that I was able to finally, I feel like, able to release the last bit of whatever, right? So I feel like all of us are doing that. We're all experiencing these things. And so, yeah, you can sense some grieving as you're coming into this new moon energy. But guys, just remember the new moon is bringing you a brand new start, clean slate. And we really have to stop. We have to get to a point at some point in this tribe. We have to get to a point where the faith is so strong that it can't be shaken. You know what I'm trying to say? Each time there is change, we can't crumble and have to start back over. You know what I'm saying? We have to stay at the level that we've gained, like where we're at now, in order to be able to move forward. So, yes, guys, whatever is being released, just let it go with love. And understand that you're still on this journey. And yes, things are changing and things are becoming a little different. And for many, it's becoming more spiritual. Be excited about it. Stop being so focused on the comfort that you used to know. And I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or like upset anyone, but we all have to at some point admit that even though we were comfortable with the situation, we weren't really happy with that situation, right? So I'm very excited to bring this new moon in because even though it is bringing a lot of new energy, which is of course causing us to release a lot of old energy, it's all going to be good things. It's a brand new clean slate. It's like you get to start all over. So just keep those things in mind as this energy is coming in. I know that new moon is going to be super powerful for many of you that are on the journey. I think that's all I wanted to say. I talked so much about that. I didn't mean to, but I just remembered a couple of readings in the Etsy shop, and I don't want you guys to think that like I don't understand or I don't feel you. I totally understand. I feel you. We all in the same boat. I keep saying that. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in and participating and keeping me company. I appreciate you guys so very much. And we're definitely building our hours on Facebook. So yes, guys, please come over and check out our Facebook. We're also on Twitch. And so if you have Twitch, make sure to check that out also. All right, guys, I will see you guys sometime this week. We won't come back live until Friday, but we all know that I'll come on here and we'll do some sort of subscriber energy love reading or something for sure. So make sure to click that bell, guys. Make sure to click the bell so that you can get the notification when we do get ready to go live. And for everyone else, I'll see you guys Friday when we do the fire signs. Thank you, everyone. As always, I'm sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.